In today's manufacturing world of exacting standards, we all understand that quality assurance is more critical than ever. Customers require parts that are consistently fabricated to precise tolerances. Productivity and profitability require that each part is manufactured right the first time. And it all starts with your surveillance gauges. That's why a growing number of customers require that your entire inventory of these gauges be calibrated on a periodic basis. In fact, the increasingly popular ISO 9000 certification requires procedures that ensure the same. Pratt & Whitney, the company that established the first accepted standardization of the linear inch, is pleased to offer a new generation of calibration quality laser-based measuring systems that address this need. LabMaster, simply the most accurate system of its kind in the world, measures to an accuracy of 2/millionths of an inch. Founded in 1860, Pratt & Whitney has been recognized as a pioneer in dimensional metrology. Noted for developing the Rogers-Bond comparator, the precursor to Pratt & Whitney's standard measuring machine, and perfecting mass production of gauge blocks, Pratt & Whitney products have come to be the standard of dimensional calibration labs. Calibration that demands the highest accuracy, whether it is precision tolerances required for the nose cone of solid rocket fuel used on the space shuttle, or the fuel rods of a nuclear power plant. Pratt & Whitney's high-quality measuring instruments offer unsurpassed accuracy, repeatability, and reproducibility. Our exclusive digital interferometer measures internal and external dimensions by comparing the measurement probe position to the absolute wavelength of a laser light source, effectively coupling the wavelength of light to the part being measured. The laser path is in line with the measurement axis to eliminate Abbe error. Because this wavelength of light is stable, linear, and has very high resolution when compared to like instruments, LabMaster provides the most accurate means of linear dimension measurement in the world. The LabMaster is constructed of thermally stable composite materials. Its exclusive bidirectional probes offer a wide direct reading range that reduces time-consuming setups. These probes and associated optics travel along very accurate air-bearing slides. To master the system, use a laboratory-grade gauge block, traceable to the National Institute of Standards and Technology, known as NIST. Place the block against the integrated locating posts and close the bidirectional probes. Once engaged, key in the value of the block. Next, open the probes and replace the gauge block with yet another larger gauge block. Close the probes and key in the value of the block. Alternatively, if environmental and gauge material data are available, the system can be mastered by using a single gauge block. You're now ready to measure. LabMaster can calibrate gauge blocks, end standards, threaded plugs, dial indicators, pin gauges, plug gauges, tapered plug gauges, and tapered threaded plug gauges. In fact, just about any precision part up to 13 inches in length that can be fixtured is measured in no time at all. Let's start by calibrating a gauge block to show just how simple, fast, and flexible the LabMaster is. First, we choose gauge blocks from the predefined application icons to open a smart spreadsheet for data collection, and then close the probes on the specimen by using the optional foot switch. The absolute measurement, traceable to NIST, is displayed in MasterCal's current reading window displayed on the computer monitor. The smart spreadsheet automatically fills in the rest. MasterCal, our own Windows-based mouse and hotkey-driven control software, helps increase total measurement productivity by facilitating data collection. This data can be saved, printed, or exported to another program, such as our gauge management software. Pin gauge calibration is accomplished by using a dual horseshoe clamp, a horseshoe and a probe positioner. The V-notch that holds the pin in the center allows measurement of the pin in different places. A small V-notch on the opposite end of the clamp accommodates smaller pins. The spring-loaded probe positioner allows you to quickly change your pin gauges. Plug measurement is accomplished by placing the plug against the locating post. Close the probes on the gauge. Adjust the center to find the maximum diameter and the tilt to make sure that the face of the plug is perpendicular to the line of measurement. Smaller plug gauges are easily accommodated by using these additional accessories. Threaded plugs measurement requires the optional adjustable force system, probe positioner, and flat anvil probes, which attach to the system as shown here. Other external measurement applications include micrometer heads and digital indicators, and many more. The LabMaster's large variable attitude measuring table with integrated locating posts makes gauge or part alignment fast. The table can support up to 150 pounds and doubles as a soak plate. Its swivel, centering, tilt, and elevation adjustments are simple to use. The LabMaster is also capable of calibrating small and large rings, thread rings, micrometers, calipers, and snap gauges up to 14 inches. English or metric units are available at the click of a mouse. And our exclusive bi-directional probes make switching from external to internal measurement as easy as setting an internal datum, shown here. To calibrate a ring gauge, select the ring gauge icon in MasterCal. Place the ring over the two probes and against the integrated locating posts to centralize the ring. The ring is quickly positioned by adjusting the table, first the tilt, then the center, while looking for a maximum reading. Once positioned, you can move the table up and down to measure the bottom, middle, and top of the ring. Rotate the ring 90 degrees and take 3 more readings. By repositioning the locating posts to the outboard position, LabMaster can accommodate larger rings up to 14 inches in diameter. Threaded ring measurement requires a probe reference and internal thread probe for internal pitch diameter measurement. With the accessories set up and a new datum established, we place the ring over the probe. Notice the ring fits in a V to help centralize it. We clamp the ring down and move the probe over to the left side. We search for a minimum reading using the centering and table elevation adjustments. Once established, we set 0. Bring the probe to the opposite side to find the maximum reading by raising and lowering the table. The measurement of micrometers, snap gauges, and calipers is easily carried out with the aid of optional accessories. With the LabMaster Universal Measuring System, a calibration lab can control the calibration of all production gauges and meet increasingly stringent supplier standards, such as Mills Standard 45662A and ISO 9000. LabMaster, a turnkey calibration system that delivers the accuracy of a comparator while offering the productivity associated with direct reading instruments, all built with serviceability in mind. In fact, the modular design facilitates problem isolation and field interchangeability. It joins a growing family of high-quality measuring products and services: the LabMaster Standard, the laser ruler, the internal supermicrometer, the external supermicrometer, measuring machines, and laser measuring machines. Pratt & Whitney offers, in addition, a complete range of repair and calibration services, as well as rebuilding of older units. Each product we sell comes with on-site installation, operator training, and technical support. Satisfying many of today's major manufacturers, the LabMaster is readily available through a national network of authorized sales representatives. When it comes to unerring accuracy, consider the calibration system that measures to millions. LabMaster, from Pratt & Whitney, the accuracy people.